Week 28 in Germany. As you may remember from last week, I was in Munich for the ISPO trade show. Don't ask me what ISPO stands for because I have absolutely no clue. All I know is that it is the biggest sports, outdoor, action, adventure trade show in the world. On Monday, there was the ISPO Slackline Open, second annual, and well, there was plenty of showdowns from the pro riders at Gibbon. The winner, I could see it from almost the start. It was Lucas Hubert. He did really awesome. He gets major air. I mean, like backflips 3-4 meters off the ground. Maybe 3-4 meters is too much. I'm still working on my, converting feet to meters thing. Anyway, just imagine crazy high and then landing on this little tiny rope. Every year at the ISPO, there is this awesome party. I was hearing about it since before we even got there. It's a party where they have free food and free beer. Let me tell you again, free food. Who wouldn't go to that party? So every year, this free food party is on Monday. This year, we're all geared up after the ISPO Open. Everyone's hungry, everyone's ready to go, have some fun, dance. And then we find out that the party was Sunday. Somebody changed the day and didn't let us know. Not cool. Luckily, everyone was still down to get down, and we went to a local pub in Munich. The place was pretty awesome, not because it was awesome, but because we were there, so we made it awesome. I was happy that Steve could join us. We danced a little bit, drank a little bit, and then got home at like 4 a.m. a little bit. That was only rough because we had to wake up for the ISPO once again on Tuesday. Later that night, I went to the Greek restaurant, the infamous, delicious Greek restaurant I told you about over Christmas break. Yes, I went back from now until death do us part. Wednesday was the last day of the ISPO, and this was the craziest day ever. You ask why? There is a hall, C4, and this hall is basically like walking into China. There is cheap products everywhere. My head was spinning from how many things was flashing by my eyes as I'm darting looking for skateboards that I heard were on sale for like 30 euro. I'm looking, I'm passing everything. I see soccer balls, I see hockey sticks, I see everything but what I want, because when you're trying to look for something, you can never find it until you like freak out, and then you're like, I did finally find the skateboard that I wanted. I wanted a longboard. Not that I'm a pro longboarder or that I've ever even ridden a longboard, but I need a means of transportation to get faster to the train station. Why not a longboard that's selling for 30 euro? I also bought this tiny mini skateboard. It's like, yay big, for 5 euro. It's made of plastic. You think, oh, this shit's gonna break. I'm stomping on it, stomping on it, stomping on it, stomping on it. Hard as a rock. So I bought it. Thursday and Friday, we pretty much chilled recovering for the ISPO until Friday night, where we went to a drum and bass party. Spinning the jams, drum and bass. I had never heard of this kind of music before, but I mean, you can move to it. There was also reggae, which everyone knows you can move to it. The cool thing about the club was that it was an old U-Bahn station, so it was this old underground train station that they converted into a club. Looked really awesome on the inside, like all these tunnels, and it was pretty damn cool. Wake up on Saturday and it's a beautiful day. It had just snowed at night, so the rooftops were full of snow and the sun was beaming down. Robert's apartment is on the top floor and you can just see all the rooftops all over Stuttgart, and it was gorgeous. We even got to go on Jan's roof and take some awesome pictures. Me and Julia had a photo shoot up there, because we're trying to be models, trying to be classy, trying to be cool. All up on the roof of this building. We didn't fall, thank God. However, I do have a near-death story from this week. Sunday, I'm editing videos at the office and I forget my charger. What do I need to do? Go get the charger. What do I take? I take the company vehicle. This is a motorized bicycle. You're asking, how did you almost die on a motorized bicycle? That's gotta be the easiest thing to ride ever. It is not the easiest thing to ride if you're only 5'2" and can't reach the floor every time you have to brake. Basically, I get to my first red light, I'm halting, no big deal, putting on the brake. Then I place my foot down in order to, catch the ground, stop myself. I can't find the floor. So my foot keeps going down, and so is the bike, and we're kind of tilting, and all of a sudden, crush! My ankle's like, help me, help me. The weight of this ginormous bicycle is all crushed onto my poor left ankle. I can't get the bike straight because I am too short to stand on it while having my foot placed down. The cars behind me must have thought, whoa, this girl's gonna die. Literally had to avoid every red light. Could I avoid every red light? No. Needless to say, every time I got to a red light, I kind of had to do this jump off the bicycle motion and land on the ground and then jump back on when it was a green light. Luckily, I made it to the office in one piece and I said I am never driving that thing again. Thankfully, I survived till Monday when I caught my flight back to Berlin. I was extremely excited to be back. I was so excited that I left the terminal without my luggage. Woo! Dumb move. They won't let you back in even though the security guard just saw you leave the bars. He's like, no, sorry, I can't let you back in. And I said, why not? You just saw me leave. I didn't realize the baggage claim was inside the terminal. That makes no sense. He's like, sorry, but you gotta go to the lost and found. My bag is not lost. It's right over there. I just need to grab it. He says, I don't care. Go to the lost and found. Lost and found is closed. So I call the number on the window. The guy says, go to the information desk. They'll know what you want when you tell them you lost your bag. A bag is not lost. It's just not reachable. I head to the information desk. I said, hey, so I lost my bag. The guy said, you know where it is. She says, go to Terminal 5 and you'll see it on your left. It's just where I had been. So I walk back to the lady and I say, I just came from there. Everyone at the information desk is like, whoever they call was knowledgeable enough to send me to the international baggage claim. I have no clue why they would send me to the international baggage claim if I came from Stuttgart, which is also in Germany. I just wanted my bag back. I go down to the international baggage claim, no one at the window. Really, people? Once again, I call the number on the window. The lady says, I'll be there in 5 minutes. Not even 30 seconds later, a man walks in. The guy gives me my luggage and says, have a good day. Exit is that way. As I'm leaving through the exit, I get stopped by security. Excuse me, miss, have you just come from a foreign country? I said, no, I just came from Stuttgart. I forgot my bag and so it had to come here. Do you have any strange cheeses, nuts, fruits, chocolate, any kind of wine, beverages, beer that you brought with you from Turkey? I didn't come from Turkey. I just told you I came from Stuttgart. Therefore, no strange goods are in this bag. The guy looks at me stern up and down. He let me go. Thank God I got home and I saw my host family and we went to a Berlinale after party at this awesome club called Prince Charles. Used to be an old swimming pool, which was pretty cool. So I danced with the host parents, we had a beer, and then we dipped out because we were all exhausted. I've got a treat for you. It's called the Week in Review. Here we are at that club pub bingo in Munich. That's Steve. Hey, Steve. And here we are at the ISPO. Everyone's slacklining. That is Andy Lewis, one of the slackliners of Gibbons sponsored team. And this is Carlos Neto doing some tricks, as well as Jan Rose. That is the routine they did on Madonna's tour. Yes, they toured with Madonna. Everyone here is watching in awe. They were perfectly synced. This is Lucas, the guy that won, and he does awesome tricks. Here are some more tricks by Carlos. I mean, it really is hard to get tired of watching this. A front flip is about to happen right now, and boom. Can you imagine landing on that tiny line? And sometimes you don't land. Sometimes you fall. That's all right, Andy. Get back up. These tricks right here, these static tricks, are extremely difficult. I don't know how anyone balances for that long on these little ropes, basically. A nice trick there, Andy. Here is Nick doing another static trick. Look on his tippy toes. Incredible. Now, this is Munich, covered in snow. Absolutely beautiful. I was driving down the road. The sun is shining. I mean, it doesn't get much more gorgeous than that in winter.